Yeah, boy.
Are we in it?
We
Huh?
here. We here. We live.
Well, what's up, people? How y'all doing?
No, we back up in here, the Fly Sippers podcast.
Yeah. You know. But yeah, man. What's up, people? What's up, man? How you doing?
What up? What up? What up?
Not too much, man. But
And
yeah, everybody, I'm Austin.
it's your boy Mike. I say we gotta do the
Yeah.
intro part.
Hey, yep. What you sipping on today, man?
Considering what this coming weekend and well, leading into Monday is, going with that new Belgium holiday ale. Yeah, man,
Hmm.
flavors cranberry spice and everything nice. It's actually a pretty medium body one. Nice little chill sipper to have at night. I wouldn't recommend having this on a hot day because it is thick, but it ain't Lizzo thick. But it is
That's
it is
crazy. That's wild.
but, but it is too thick to be having on like a hot spring or summer day. But I done spoke too much about mine, man. What you over there sipping?
I'm wrapping up the last of my black label. So
Mm,
absolute
there it
last. And I got water. I had water. I have water. Uh,
There it
gotta stay
is.
hydrated, man.
Mm-hmm. Stay
But the
hydrated.
next
That's
time you see it, I may have something more. No, I might do wine next time. A little
there you
chill
go.
drink.
There you go.
hmm But yeah, let's start off with this NBA news, man. What you got? What you got?
Man, well, actually a couple things. One of them revolving around the I was going to say Lakers,
Hmm.
not Lakers, the Warriors and Celtics game. Do you think there was anything that could have been done differently defensively from the Celtics to even try to stop that overtime play?
Here's the thing.
Steph basically just made it look easy, like the shot
I
didn't move the net.
I actually missed it.
Close game went
Yeah.
overtime. Um, the Celtics were up kind of late in overtime, and the Warriors battled back. But then there was basically the play that killed it. The Celtics were only up one, and the Warriors kind of moved in a way that kind of scattered the defense. And it's like if y'all just communicate, you don't leave these openings. So of course Steph gets open, has a catch and shoot that is like I said, it didn't even move the net.
Hmm.
And for the
I need to
Celtics
look
to
this
have
up.
been for the Celtics to have been leading the leading team in the
Yo.
NBA record wise, like
Mm,
that's a
look.
complete defensive breakdown. Which I
Mm,
do get Steph is fast, but like
nope.
that's a complete
Oh,
defensive breakdown.
time out on that one. I'm not surprised. Look at the Celtics the last like 3 or 4 years. That's what they do. They play
Mm.
stupid. Sometimes they have great players, but they play stupid. Look at
Agreed.
the Heat and the Celtics. There is no reason the Heat should beat the Celtics,
Mhm.
but the Celtics play dumb. Tatum is really, really, really good at hitting hard shots, and Jaylen Brown is like, I can do that too. Just go for the easy shot.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need that extra pass. Just shoot it. Stop taking all these damn threes, Jason Tatum. Just drive to the rim. You're almost
Right.
unguardable. Just drive.
Right.
What do you like? Turnovers, playing stupid. So it's like that's a team where you can clearly see mentally when they take the foot off the gas.
Okay. Yeah.
That you can see it, where it's like, okay, yep. And then all it takes is just, I don't know, just a team that has somebody who's, has a good veteran to be like, oh, no, man, we can win this.
hmm and now that you put it like that, like I was saying before, it was a complete like communication and defensive breakdown where Steph gets open. It's like no, you're only up one, so even if it isn't Steph going for this 3 pointer, they can still run a play on the inside and take the lead by one. But like completely just lack of communication. That's what I'm gonna put it at. Remember that, America. Lack of communication will kill anything. Because, like you said, you could tell they took their foot off the gas. It was almost like a lumbering effort. And Steph was wide open on that shot.
Don't leave Steph open. Don't do.
The other one I had was surrounding the Pelicans and Grizzlies game. Of course, John Morant made his return after his 24, 25 game suspension, however long it was.
Oh yeah.
The Pelicans melted down, and John Morant scored 27 in the second half, including a game-winning bucket against two defenders. Question one
He
being,
says a party in my city. Yeah.
yeah, it's party in my city, huh?
Yeah, this dude, man.
Question one: How how viable you think the Grizzlies are despite their record, just because John Morant came back?
I have no clue. I think it's gonna take a little bit of time to get the chemistry back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Since who was it? What's up, dude, man? Dylan Brooks, he's gone, right? But they also
Yeah,
got Marcus Smart. So I don't know, if Marcus Smart's gonna be like one of those I'm just a PJ Tucker, where it's like I'm here for defense. I don't need to have the ball in my hand just
yeah.
because John Morant's back and John Morant's gonna have the ball in his hand the whole time. At least with
Mm-hmm.
Tatum and Jaylen Brown when they were in Boston, there was no point guard.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think they can finish six.
Question two surrounding that game: What is up with your boy Zion Williamson, and what does New Orleans need to do to get this boy in shape?
Nothing. That's all him. That's nothing to do with New Orleans.
Not even a
The
bench
training
and just
staff?
send a message.
Nah. That's all him, man. Like so the thing is like look at he looks like the stuff he does off the court, which is not illegal, is nothing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like it does lack discipline.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also not illegal to go to like a buffet or whatever. However
Right.
much
I
you do
mean,
that.
strip clubs, Instagram models, that's cool. But it also looks like, hey, like it's okay. What's the oh man, this is gonna make me sound old. So, um, Kobe Bryant comes in the league, right? I know
Mm-hmm.
not everybody has the same mentality. I'm here to destroy. LeBron comes in the league. I'm here to have fun, but I'm gonna take care of business first.
Mm-hmm.
Zion looks like he has all the talent, right? Like the next dude up, all the talent. And it's not like it's John Morant, where John Morant's the reason the problem with John Morant of him not being or not having that full marketability potential is does that have nothing to do with him on the court. All the stuff outside the court and has nothing to like, it doesn't hurt him from it doesn't hurt his game.
Yeah.
Zion looks like he got to the league and was like, I'm here. I'm about to have fun. I'm about to wild out. This is my vacation versus this is a
Mm-hmm.
job. Because
Right.
this gonna get to a point maybe in a couple years where it's like you can turn to Sean Kemp. Either you're gonna keep going this route because you we've seen this before. It's like you're either gonna change or you're gonna keep going. And it's gonna he's gonna fall off a cliff fast.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna think like, damn, what if? Man, if he just change his
Sean
diet a
Kemp
little
is a
bit.
good
If he just
analogy.
huh?
I said Sean Kemp is a good analogy. Now that you said that.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah. Like it depends on him. I think he has a couple years because he's like 20 years old right now or 21.
Yeah, I think 21.
21. Yeah, so I mean technically he's still kind of growing, you know. man, I was at the Hornets and Pelicans game, man. Sometimes I'm like, do you not know how big you are, Zion?
Right.
Like, just put your shoulder in this chest. Why are you? Why? Okay, ball comes into him, right? Looks like they kind of run an ISO. They have a guy at the top of the key, I guess, for like just in case, I guess. But and I'm like, it's like he didn't want to play for a quarter,
Hmm.
and I was like, what the hell? And then like he passed it back out. I was like, yo, you got Gordon Hayward on you right now. If you don't destroy this dude, come on.
Yeah.
And then the third quarter he started doing it, and then he stopped. And I was like, this is why people get frustrated. You should be killing this dude right now.
I guarantee you he's getting winded though, with all that extra weight.
That or he could have been hung over.
Oh yeah, well that too. 'Cause he was definitely jogging in the Pelicans and Lakers game about a week and a half ago, I believe it was. He was jogging. And basically in a state of performance where LeBron basically called him out on it. Uh not like actually saying it, but like how the Lakers were performing and playing defense was basically daring Zion to try to drive. Um, no one would bite on any screens to get Zion open, and since he was playing at such a slow pace, everyone was able to pick him up.
Yeah,
And it was
just switch.
basically like, look, we're going to dare you to bully us and drive on us, or you got to try to beat us with a jump shot while you're winded.
Yeah. Now he does have a solid shot, but if you don't get your ass in the motherfucking paint, it's like, dog, you have somebody small on you, man. Destroy him. I hate yo. Matter of fact, if we keep doing this in a couple years, yo, and we get to a point, I might have to be like, I told y'all this, I
Mm-hmm.
told y'all this, man. You don't.
Yeah, I didn't think about Sean Kemp. That is a good analogy
The thing
because
is, like, it's
Cleveland Cavaliers Sean Kemp was definitely heftier than Seattle
yes.
Supersonics
Now
Sean.
Seattle, a monster, monster. Him and Gary Payton, I'm dunking on everybody. But even like with like players like Jokic, right?
Mhm.
Jokic, not bad example. Luca. Luca was destroying people. He was a little heavier. This year, he's in this like the start of the year. Luca right now is probably like in playoff shape right now.
Mhm.
Luca was already good. Luca now looks like an MVP right now.
Yeah,
Also, too, he's not backing out from challenges. But Zion, dog, just put your shoulder in this person's chest. What they gonna do?
this is what we paid you for, and you're
Like,
not doing
yo,
it.
he's like, oh man, happy to be here. Man, happy man. You don't get your Barney face. Yo, I
I'm still
hate
happy to
that,
be
man.
here. Let me get that bucket of wings though.
Like, and like, what's crazy is right here. He's probably eating solid. I wonder if it's drinking and going out and drinking again and part because
Probably a
and then
combination of
late
all of
night food. Like, because the thing is, like, he looked really good in the summer,
that. Hmm.
and then the season started, and you traveling, you going out,
He is.
you partying,
He is. Mhm.
you playing hungover. Because it was like I think it was I'm not sure if he was taking out the game or something, but he looked frustrated, like a little kid going to the bench, man.
Mm.
Um, so oh man,
That's all I had for NBA. I'm
I
glad
had
me and
something
you can
else.
vent frustrations on Zion because that's yeah, some things have got to change.
I mean, while we're here, Hornets get beat 60-17. I mean, my bad, 60-71.
I was going to say 17. Jesus, what?
Yeah, man. Like the Hornets are solid. Nobody's gonna stay healthy all the way. And I'm not getting this pick 'em because Nick Richards is not doing.
That's another team going through it. Have all of the main pieces of the Hornets come back, play together?
Not at the same time.
That's what.
Like,
See,
so check this out, right?
that's got to be
So,
so frustrating.
so LaMelo gets hurt, No, oh, my bad. Miles comes back. LaMelo's still there. Terry Rozier's hurt. Terry kind of no. LaMelo gets hurt. He's out. Terry comes back. Nick Richards hits his head. He's in concussion protocol. Comes back. Mark Williams is starting center. He's out now. And I'm like, wait. Why can't none of y'all be on the field? I mean, on the field, on the court at the same time. Cody Martin still hasn't played since like last year, the middle of last year. I mean, it's man, I don't know, man. But shout out to Brandon Miller though, man. My God.
Might have to catch some more highlights and stuff of them. I'm hoping
Yeah,
at some point all the pieces come together because, like I say, America, the Hornets talent wise are better than what their record says. Had a
hmm
little injury turmoil feeding into what their current record is. But at least you are not the Pistons or the Wizards. So
The Wizards just happen to be in DC.
on the same token, the Pistons are in Detroit.
hmm
Not a whole lot going on in
hmm
that. Do the Pistons even have 5 wins yet?
I doubt it. Let's see.
I don't think the Wizards do either.
The Wizards just there, man. Ooh, damn.
That's the
This
extra
is
for you.
bad. Pistons got two. Wizards got four. Hornets got seven.
So yes, at least you aren't those two teams. You have more
Yeah,
wins
but
than
I can
both of
always
those
say,
teams.
yo, we don't have a full team. We never
Yeah.
had a full team.
I mean, I can only name one player for the Pistons. That's Cade Cunningham. So
Cade Cunningham. I think Sadiq Bey. No, he plays for Atlanta right now, I think.
I'm about to say, yeah, Sadiq Bey ain't there anymore.
Is Beef Stew still there? Durant is there. He came out with Mark Williams.
Yeah. You could tell me that Bison Dele still plays for the team, and I'd be like, I believe
Who?
you. Exactly.
Yeah.
you, you could tell me Bill Laimbeer still plays for the team. I'd be like, probably.
I mean, yeah, you probably got technical fouls. Why I don't see him?
Just like
Elbow to the face.
oh
Speaking of
boy.
elbow to the face, Draymond is suspended indefinitely, and he needs to do counseling before he gets back. And I'm sitting here like, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna come back,
Yo, 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 yo.
man.
Warriors gonna tip the ball off. You just gonna hear Draymond start up the raging demon. Die 1,000 deaths. Draymond, we just been over.
We just got back, Draymond. That dude gonna come in with a Kuma tattoo on his back.
Yeah, that's about
Oh,
all I got for
71-60 at halftime. Ooh, boy. I can't no defense out here. Anyway.
about that. That's a high score at halftime. Uh, shall we
Ooh.
dive into I guess the rest of the NFL notes that we got,
Yes, we can.
considering we did a little bit of coverage on the watch party. Thank y'all for y'all that joined us on that watch party as well.
Appreciate it, people. We want to do another one.
Uh, I don't know if I can do a podcast next week because I'll have
Nah.
company. So
Let's
if you
let's
want
skip
to
next
do,
week.
I'm about to say we can figure out something after next week.
Yeah, I was thinking yeah, sometime next year because next week is one of those I don't know what time it is weeks
Yeah, everyone gonna be busy and stuff. That's fair.
or not busy. I have no look. I'm gonna
um,
I'm gonna be logged into work.
I think what I wanted to point out for the Thursday game, the Chargers started the game with a punt and 2 lost fumbles, and the Raiders scored on all of those.
You know what's crazy about that game? I was so drained. I was falling in and out of sleep. And I thought I was kind of, like, when you sleep and you wake up and you're like, all right, I think I saw this, but now that can't be real.
Yeah,
I woke up the next morning. It was real. I was
And
like,
for
dang,
real,
the Raiders? No Josh Jacobs. Aiden
Raiders,
McConnell.
no Josh Jacobs, no starting quarterback. Yeah, that happened.
Did Devontae
That
Adams even get a
happened.
touchdown?
I think he got one.
Okay. That pick six though, but the slow motion one where he kind of grabbed it behind, I was like, man,
The demoralizing pick six. Your screen pass got picked off at the line by a guy, one handed. And he
turning
just throws it.
around as he's grabbing this, I was like, that
That's
is
a flex.
amazing.
That was a flex.
I ain't
Um,
never seen nobody do stuff like that, never in my life ever.
Also, those 63 points was both the most the Raiders have ever scored in their history and the most that the Chargers have ever given up in their history.
Mm, mm.
Let's see. For Minnesota and Cincinnati, BJ Hill, defender for Cincinnati, is his second straight week with an interception. And congrats to the Bengals for that comeback because it was looking a little grim there. Uh,
No congrats to people who keep
that's
doing
another game
stuff.
we had to talk about a play. T. Higgins. Did you see the T. Higgins touchdown?
Yeah, where he
Take that
caught it,
over.
dragged out of bounds, but
Yes.
yeah,
Come on, man. Y'all getting mossed out here, defenders. But yeah, congrats on that comeback.
have
Uh,
Jamar Chase going to the semifinals of fantasy playoffs, and yeah, he ain't gonna be there. It sucks.
um, then one that I had the question on before about Mike Tomlin. Pittsburgh started off up 13-0 and then gave up 30 unanswered points.
That's Mitchell
Is Mike
Trubisky.
Tomlin on the hot seat?
Not this year. Next year, because everybody can be like, you Kenny Pickett wasn't the greatest, but then you got Mitchell Trubisky who's giving it up.
Yeah.
Then you see George Pickens just not playing football unless the ball's coming his way. That's not like Antonio Brown, doesn't it? Huh. Okay. Huh. So you
So
bench Mitchell Trubisky for Mason Rudolph. Oh, the defense is solid, but it's same thing as the Panthers. They'd be on the field the whole time. So
mm-hmm.
you have no run game. I don't know if it's Najee Harris or if it's the offensive line.
I just think it's offensive line.
So
Gave up 30 unanswered. So that's a come on into the office type.
yeah. But yeah, Pickens said he didn't block because he's seen people get injured and he didn't want to have a Tank Dell situation. And I'm thinking
Right.
that was not the Tank Dell situation. There was a goal line run and Tank Dell went into block for a goal line run and he was in the middle. This run was like what, a 10-yard run or something.
Mm-hmm.
You were way out the picture and he got tackled at the one. It could have been an easy touchdown.
Mm-hmm. The Steelers fans, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'd also like to point out every other team this week outscored the Jets, which means I don't have another notch to have to mark on the Jets
Mm.
offensive touchdowns.
I got
30
something
to
to talk about
0.
the Jets game for next week.
That was a huge nothing burger. In fact, actually, hold on. Let me go back and see
Shout out to
how
Waddle,
bad
man.
let me go back and see how bad the Jets lost on Black Friday to the Dolphins. NFL. All right. It was that week. 34-13. So they lost 64-13 to the same team in 2 games.
Hmm?
And we had a game where we saw well, the Jets do have one of the worst offenses in the league. I think they are dead last. But
Yeah, they
the
are.
Jets, the Jets have put up 30 1 week. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The note I wanted to point out about the Tampa Bay and Green Bay game. Baker Mayfield was the first quarterback ever, ever to go to Lambeau Field and have a perfect passer rating.
In all the years of that stadium?
Yep, the first visiting quarterback.
Wow. That's weird. So,
Lets
okay,
you
if
know
you're
how
Tampa
bad of
Bay,
it is.
do you get a quarterback or you just roll with Baker?
Right now, Robert Baker. Baker's Baker right now is seeming solid enough to kind of win you games here and there. Um, I don't fully trust Baker, but Robert Baker, I mean, he's better than a lot of the other quarterbacks and or backup quarterback play that we've seen.
So, because I was thinking it could be like how the Vikings are. Get Kirk Cousins, build. Go get your
Mhm.
quarterback.
I can agree with that. Yeah, just go ahead and keep trying to build this team and then go finally get a quarterback to take over for Baker and run with all the talent that you built. I can agree with that.
I'm still not a fan of Baker though.
Uh, only got two more. Yeah, only have two more notes, and then my other note deals with the Monday Night Football game. Interesting note. This isn't really like exactly about the game per se for Dallas. Um, even though Buffalo's defense had them shook. Um, this is just about the franchise itself. You know, the Dallas Cowboys have never had a quarterback win MVP,
Don't need to.
which is interesting considering that we watched Troy Aikman win so many rings. He didn't win it.
I think he never won the MVPs because that team was loaded.
True, true. But that was an interesting thing of note that I found out. I was like, yeah, call that out. That is interesting. Dallas Cowboys have never had a QB win MVP. But yeah, um, I scored kind of big from Buffalo's defense that day. So shout out to the Bills fans. Um, let's see,
Shout out.
San Fran, Arizona was kind of a nothing burger. Oh, if you want to see some frustrations, America, look up the Chiefs and Patriots game from Sunday. And although the Chiefs won, look up the Chiefs and Patriots game Sunday. And there is a clear pass to Kadarius Toney that would have been reeled
Oh,
in by any other wide receiver. And my man's hands turned into Pinocchio hands. Ball went everywhere except for a reception.
I've never. I've never seen so. Okay, I've seen players drop passes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen so many players that their drop passes turn into interceptions.
Yes.
Yeah,
And that would have been almost number 3 for Tony. For specifically that scenario, too.
damn.
The ball gets to him, hits him in the hands, and then it goes the other way.
Because
Come on.
that resulted into a touchdown on that drive.
Yeah, it would be a touchdown. Chiefs fans. That's the yellow flag for Tony. Let's hope Andy Reid does something about him.
Like murder.
Boy, you went dark, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, what? Do something about him. What? All right, go
Nigga,
ahead, man.
I was thinking about bench, man. You trying to unalive that guy, man.
Yo, my bad, my bad. Yo. Oh, I got a little weird out here.
Um, oh, there we go. Tommy DeVito, first undrafted rookie since 1967 with a 100 plus passer rating in three consecutive starts. Except it didn't happen Sunday. Saints defense came through for me. But that was also a cool note from the for the Giants. Um, so if you are a Giants fan, how do you feel about how do you feel about DeVito versus Jones?
Here's what I would say about it. I would rather have the veto,
Mm-hmm.
but you pay Jones. If y'all know how this works,
Yeah,
there's not a lot of franchises that are like the Seattle Seahawks, where it's like, we pay Matt Flynn, don't care.
right.
So,
That's fair. Although I have seen some defenses low key shut down Saquon Barkley now that DeVito is in. They pretty much had to start involving him a little bit more in the pass game than actually using him as a running back. So now his production gets a little wavy, little wavy. But for what I have the most notes for, the Monday night game, Eagles and Seahawks, very rainy day, couple blunders here and there thanks to the weather. But if you're an Eagles fan, are you worrying about your defense? Because I think you had asked this on our last episode too.
not so much the entire defense. I think it's the pass rush.
Okay.
I think they can stop the run, but I'm sorry, it's the secondary. So,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure if it's the secondary's fault or are they not having a good enough pass rush?
Well, I think the pass rush can only do so much before fatigue starts to set in. Because I was going to say it's been well stats wise, it is the pass rush. That's why I understand you asking or saying it like that. Because the Eagles defense is last in the league on third down conversion percentage, meaning teams are converting a lot on third down. I think they are around like 48%. So like third down most times is almost a coin flip. Um, they also have the fewest sacks in the league on third down. So both of those is like pass rush related
Huh.
stats.
I, I have a
But
deep.
at the
Okay.
same time, this started after Darius Slay gets hurt.
Here's another thing too that I thought about. So I have Swift in a couple leagues, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't do too much anymore. Do you think them getting away from the run, slowing the game down, puts more, as the game goes on, your D line is exhausted, and then they
Mm-hmm.
get beat over the top late.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I guess if they go back to establishing the run, that could trickle down to everything else. Because like they're
Including in
like,
Monday's game, they were controlling the clock when they did like low key run the ball well here and there. Gamewell did a pretty good job, and they controlled so much clock that they went into the halftime decently. They had like momentum on their side, had wind in their sails, and like I said, absolutely destroying the clock. I think at one point, um, it was probably about 7 or 8 minutes before halftime. Um, the Seattle Seahawks had literally only ran 7 plays. The rest of the time was taken up by the Eagles. Um, so that will always help a team too. That as basically the Seahawks got more confident, it's just a matter of time. And like you said, got beat over the top late.
because like the thing is like,
I don't.
think about it. So during that last drive, it was two deep passes,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like another medium one. But it seemed like Drew Lock had all day to throw it.
Yes, yes, agreed. Which also, by the way, that last drive was the Seahawks' longest drive of the season, which was 92 yards. So it also makes you wonder how much the defense was kind of playing a little bit relaxed and on the heels, I guess you could say,
Mhm.
and letting some plays develop because they were starting to drive from their own 8 with only one timeout. So it's almost like, okay, almost like they relaxed a little bit too much as well in that kind of a situation. But you can, in that kind of, also in that kind of a situation, um, you can never get too comfortable if your team only has 9 sacks on third down. Now Seattle is going to continue to convert over and over, keep the drive going. Gonna be a lot of film discussion.
Yeah, because who Philly? Well, we can get to the Philly game next week. Then we'll talk about that. But yeah.
I was gonna say, do you considering what you named the episode, you had any other notes on the Sunday night game?
Nah. Mm-mm.
Trevor Lawrence's controller just disconnected mid game.
Yo, we were watching that game.
Mm-hmm.
We as a fan base are watching that game as the fly sippering peoples. Yeah, like they put in slow motion. We're like, damn, did he get knocked out or his hands were holding the ball and it just did this, and then the ball was loose.
Trevor, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I was like, what?
Matter of fact,
What is happening here?
oh man, I
What?
don't know. I don't know if he like glanced somewhere and got shocked and was like, "Oh," but come on, Barry. The number of years you were carrying a football, your hand shouldn't do that. As far as
Like
Pick'em, I guess
it
I can
happened
go.
twice.
Mhm. That's why I said I was like, I don't know, because I was like the first time, like, no, come on, Trevor, come on, bro. And it was in Jacksonville, so it's not like it was that cold.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as the pick'em, I went 11-5. You went 10-6.
Ooh,
We both had extremely good weeks. Um, so it brings my overall to 142 and 82, and then yours to 125 and 99. We're
that'd be
still
good.
below 100 losses, baby.
Hey, hey.
But yes, to get into our holiday special pick'em, and I guess we can bid the people's adieu. Again, thank y'all for chilling out with us on that watch party.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I will admit, I don't know what happened in the third quarter. Like the sleepiness hit me on my shoulders. Like, hey man,
Hey,
I'm gonna need
man.
you to go ahead and clock out that big dog. I was struggling. Yeah, I was like, "Ah, whew, mm."
Had to sip on that one.
I was tired, yo.
But let's see.
Ooh,
Let's see
Christmas
for
is
the
on Monday?
yeah.
Oh man, that's a
I think we got a
gift.
double. I think we got a double header or a triple.
Man, we
It might be
do.
a triple header this
We
week.
got a triple hitter, man. But the night game, oh my gosh. Oh,
Yeah, I am there for the Christmas Eve night game
yo.
and the Christmas Day night game.
I thought about it. We got 8 games Christmas Day, 5 NBA, 3 NFL. Oh, I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah,
Hey, you hear me? Hey
it's
man,
about to be
hey,
some
you want
fun
to go over to your
watching.
uncle's house? No,
Nope.
nope. They got TV. They don't got TV. I'm gonna have my phone. I'm gonna have my headphones
You want
on.
to go to your uncle's house? I am at my uncle's house.
Don't ask me to do any. Nope.
Tell him come here. But tomorrow's game, Saints at the Rams. Who you got, man?
Let me go with the Rams. I think the Saints are gonna get down early, just because of looking at how the Panthers play the Saints. They Bryce missed a couple of deep balls where they haven't beat.
Yeah,
Staff is not going to miss Cooper Cup and Puka Nacua like that.
right. So, yeah.
Also, too, I don't think Lattimore is playing. So,
Oh,
yep.
well, even more reason to not pick New Orleans. I knew there was a feeling that I had. Um, the revived Jake Brown and Bengals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're in Pittsburgh.
How many games left in the season?
Three. I believe. Yeah,
Okay.
three. Because we got week six. This is week 16 coming up, and then you got 17 and 18.
I'm going with the because Jamar Chase not playing. I'm going with the Steelers.
Well, considering how the Steelers played um Saturday, the Pittsburgh Steelers defense ain't playing either.
Oh,
They gave up 30 unanswered.
I'll still go with the Steelers.
Okay. Although shout out TJ Watt, you still out there fighting, man, but the other players around you starting to let you down. Buffalo Bills at the LA Chargers. Freshly off of
Give me the Bills
firing the
because
coach.
I was thinking of the Chargers with everybody, but no, yeah, give me the Bills.
I'm about to say freshly off of firing the coach, so now they're gonna have to get used to the new guy. Um,
No, they won't.
you know, I mean, the dude's got to be a better decision maker than Brandon Staley. At least you would think. Um, the Cleveland Browns at the Houston Texans.
I mean, where are they playing?
They're in Houston. This was an interesting one I had to ponder over a little bit too.
Because Stroud's not playing.
Right.
Case Keenum is straight.
Yeah, I'm about to say this is another backup versus backup match.
Let me get the Texans. I don't know who's healthy for the Browns.
Uh, Flacco and Amari Cooper. That's all I can name. Kareem Hunt, I think.
Hmm.
But yeah, I had to ponder for a while, but I am joining you on the Houston pick.
Hmm.
Um, Probably going to be my pick for dumpster fire game of the week. The Washington Commanders at the New York Jets. Mind you, the Washington Commanders uh, benched Sam Howell and went to Jacoby Brissett. And the Jets essentially have all backups. So
But here's the thing, though. It's the top offense against the top defense. No, I'm sorry. It's the worst offense against the worst defense. And I don't know if do you think the Jets players gave up on the season already?
yes,
I don't think the Washington has have gave up yet.
no, they have not. Although there are talks of Ron Rivera being in the hot seat, but I still don't. I don't
I'm,
ever think Washington ever gives up. I just think they always just get outplayed.
I'm going with Washington. The
Okay,
Commandos.
the Commander, the Arnold Schwarzeneggers.
I hope Brian Robinson plays and he runs through that team, yo.
The Seattle Seahawks at Tennessee Titans.
Give me
Mayonnaise and his
this.
coffee drinking behind.
Oh, Levis may not play. He got hurt at the end of the last game.
Yeah, that is true. Who even is the backup?
It's probably gonna be Tannehill or Willis.
Titans fans, y'all need you don't get the yellow flag for this one. Titans fans, y'all need a QB, man. Titans fans, y'all need a QB.
Yeah, they got I think Levis got 2 years.
Ew. Not not putting mayonnaise in his coffee.
I got the wait, who the Titans playing again?
That was the Seattle Seahawks
I got the
in
Seahawks.
Tennessee.
Yep.
My hot take for this week is coming from that game. I think Metcalf has another 2 touchdown day.
Yo, no, it's crazy. I think JSN goes off. I think that's gonna be like a
Down for you. I
I,
can agree
yeah,
with that.
I think JSN gonna get 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, seeing big day slash two TDs.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. The Colts at the Falcons. Game's going to be kind of a nothing burger unless Gardner Minshew steps up.
I think the Colts win. But so here's what's scary. Desmond Ritter's not playing.
He shouldn't be playing. He
Right.
shouldn't. He should not have been playing all season.
But that messed up my playoff because I need him to play like the Colts defense. At
Oh
the
yeah.
Colts defense and the Raiders, I mean, and the Ravens defense, and I'm not starting any defense against San Francisco. I don't care who you are. Nope.
You
Christian
don't
McCaffrey
want
is scoring a
no.
touchdown. He needs to
Yeah,
score at least one.
I'm about to say it. Hasn't he scored a touchdown in like 18 straight games or 19 straight
Like, it's
games?
like 19 of the last eight, or it's like 19 of the last 20, or 18 of the last 19. It's no, You're
Nope.
guaranteed to get points taken away. Not doing it. I don't care how good the defense is.
Right. Um, the Packers at the Panthers. Here's a funny question: how much you think the tickets are going to be?
Let's look it up. ESPN usually has the
Folks, if y'all didn't know, the tickets for the Falcons at the Panthers were as low as 45 cents.
hmm.
That is not a joke. That was not a typo.
But
It
yeah,
was a
it
mix
was
of
it was
both
like a perfect
teams.
storm though, yo. Like it was crazy weather, and the team is done.
Yeah.
I would like to also point out we as Panther fans have seen terrible records.
Mm-hmm.
It was nowhere close. Like the culture is going away,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all because of David Tepper, the owner.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
I've never seen someone come in and ruin a team so fast.
It's been. I think when he took the team over, we were a playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
Right now the lowest ticket is $29. You okay? You know why though? The Packers.
Packers
Yep.
playoff race.
No, it's just the Packers. This old team.
Yeah, here you go. I mean, you say that, but one of the years here recently, I think it was like 2019. Uh, tickets for Washington and Miami were $5 in Miami. So,
Yeah, that makes
um,
sense because there's other stuff to do in Miami. Hey,
um,
that's why people get to the Heat games late because there's other stuff to do.
but um, but yeah, I was like, who you got on Green Bay and Carolina?
Give me Green Bay.
GB, GB, are you with
Yep.
me? Oh
But I
yeah.
would like to add this right here. Um, I don't think Jordan Love is throwing the ball all over the place. I think it's gonna be a tight end and running back heavy game for the Packers.
I can agree with that.
You know what, man? Screw it up. Panthers got it. Win streak. Yep, fandom talking right
You
now. Bryce Young throwing for at least 150.
got you want me to scratch that out and put Carolina?
Scratch it out, man. Yo. Panthers gonna win this, man.
Hey, that's a
I'm
that's
not
a
going
true
to.
Panther
The last
fan
time I
talk.
didn't go to a home game, we won. So I'm not gonna be at this one. I'm saying I'm gonna be in Henderson.
Look, I just hope the weather. I hope the weather holiday ale told my tongue to clock out. I hope the weather this year for the Christmas Eve game was better than what it was last year because it was a high of 21 when y'all played the Lions on Christmas Eve.
Yes, I was freezing, and the fact that people came out for that game,
Yeah,
that game, we ran like five. We put I think 500 yards on the Lions. It was like a
yeah,
record.
yeah, yeah, 263 in the first half.
Yep, we had two. I think we had 200 rushing running backs.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was stupid.
where they do that
Yep,
at?
I was at the score like How are we running this game? How?
Oh boy, but yeah, that is a true Panthers fan for you, man. Hey, I ain't gonna
Mhm.
lie, I'll be here rooting for you, but I'll pick Green Bay. Um, the Lions at the Vikings and possibly the NFC North trap game.
Lions against the Vikings. I'm going with the Lions. Nick Mullins ain't doing that again. Fool me once.
Hey, who is Nick Mullins?
Fool,
Um,
fool me can't be fooled again. You hear me?
hey, here you go. Hey man, look, my man only got 5 wins.
Dobbs got one or two.
um, the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's tough, man.
Considering that Jacksonville's plateaued and Baker's coming off of a perfect passer rating performance, I'm actually picking Tampa Bay. Plus, they're also in Tampa Bay. So.
That's tough, man. I'm going with Jacksonville. Yeah.
The Cardinals at the Bears. You want to talk about a nothing burger?
Look, I look, man. I looked at it. I don't know because the thing, I've never seen a game
We
where
picked Ty.
everybody. No, the thing, everybody has a favorable matchup,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't trust any of these players that have a favorable matchup. Like I trust DJ Moore. I don't trust his quarterback because I
Right.
don't know what Justin Fields I'm going to get. I do know one thing though. McBride is going to go off because Kyler only throws it to McBride for a Mick touchdown.
Mid touch.
Yep. And if
Nick
you keep
touchdown.
doing
Extra
weird
Big
stuff,
Mac sauce.
Mick had it.
Extra Big Mac sauce. But yeah, that's an interesting one. I decided to just go with the home team because I don't. I'm with you. I don't. There's a lot that I don't trust on either team. I wouldn't be surprised to score that game is 14-7.
You know what? That'd be weird if that game was 40-30. Full of like, I can't believe this guy was that open. Yeah, because the
Right.
defender went the other way. Like
Right.
it's
And now that you say that, yeah, I also wouldn't be surprised if it's a random shootout. Like,
just
wait
a
a minute.
random for what? It's like it's me a college game.
Oh, wait, I realize I worded that poorly. I didn't mean to say random shootout when we talk about Chicago. Shout out Chicago PD. Thanks for your service. But it could be an offensive onslaught. It could be 14-7.
Yo, okay.
No, went off the rails on that one. Demonetized.
They feel service. Ooh, okay.
That's an odd one to pick. I went with the home team though, but that's an odd one to pick.
Hmm. Oh, I don't know. I'm
You
going
know
with
what I'm
I'm
saying?
going with the Bears, man.
That's why I asked you. I'm like,
No, I'm going with the
huh?
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Okay. That's why I asked. I was like, I don't know. Can we pick tie? How about a 48-48 tie? How about that?
Yeah, I think yeah, Cardinals.
Also, America, if it does end up being a 48-48 tie, I'm gonna bust out laughing, take a bonus shot, and be like, I told you. The Dallas Cowboys at the Miami Dolphins.
You know what? I'm going with the Dolphins.
I agree. Cowboys are reeling.
The thing is, like, everybody's like, okay, well, that was like a fluke game, right? In the vacuum, yes. You take a dome team to go into Buffalo. I got it. But the Cowboys do this every single year for the last 20 years.
Mhm.
Something's gonna happen.
I think that
I don't know
I
what
think
it
they're one of the
is.
worst teams in December, aren't they?
Yes. When it gets
Yeah.
cold, I don't know what happened. It just gets something goes wrong. They have one playoff win in like 25 years.
No, they have three.
You sure?
Yeah, they had the gimme. They had the gimme last year. Or I think they have
Oh, that
two.
was one.
They had the gimme last year, beating Tampa,
Yeah.
and then they beat Detroit,
Two?
and they beat Detroit in 2014 on Megatron last year.
Okay, so two playoff wins.
Yeah,
That's
but yeah, two playoff wins in 25 years when you constantly make playoffs is unacceptable, especially if you need to be a flagship franchise. That's
yeah. Only flag they wearing is the white flag. You hear me? Surrender.
just remember, folks. Dallas Cowboys star is not a logo; it's a rating. And Cowboys fans, you might feel butthurt. Hey, let's see what you do in January.
Yep. This coming from a Panthers fan. You can't
Mm-hmm.
five me.
And,
You can't
and
five
a
rings
Bronco
me.
and
I don't care.
a Broncos fan. The
I
Panthers
don't
in
care.
the Panthers in one season had more playoff wins than you've had in 25 years. The
Facts.
2003 and 2004 Panthers had to win playoff games. That's more than what the Cowboys have won in 25 years. And that's just that one season. Don't forget, Broncos. The Panthers also went to Super Bowl 50. You got to win playoff games to do that.
Yeah, we couldn't win three. Oh no, we could have, but we lost the last one. No. But either way,
The
what's
New England
this?
Patriots at the Denver Broncos. I will be
Give
there
me the
front and
Broncos
center.
by 50.
The Sticking with my week one pick, and I'm glad that I picked the Broncos in week one because I thought about it. And I was like, Bill Belichick could mess around and coach a game and beat us. No, Bill Belichick is not coaching this offense out of its slump. All right, you're not coming to Mile High with that sputtering offense and beating us on our
I
home turf.
don't know. I don't understand the offense. Sometimes they're like, okay, maybe I can use this player. Other times I'm like, you know what? Just burn the whole team.
Right. I will say this though, it better be Zappy hour. That's going to be their best chance. If it's Mac Jones, giving it up. All
Beating the
right,
fall like
Justin.
truck.
If it's
Dog,
Mac
yo, where do you
Jones,
think Mac Jones is
Justin
going
Simmons
next
is getting
year?
2 picks. Hmm?
Okay, so I'm thinking if okay, I'm thinking the Patriots are going to pick a quarterback, right?
Yeah.
In the draft. What is what is what am I trying to say? Um, not like what is your prediction, but I guess how much better do you think they will be if they get like 'cause, okay, they I think they're number two right now in the draft order. So they either get
Mhm.
Drake May or Caleb Williams. Do you think that would instantly turn around their offense?
Nope,
Okay.
not at all.
That's what
Absolutely
I was trying to say, but I didn't know how to say it.
They're going to be. I won't say they will be where they are right now because I think they are also in one of the bottom offenses along with Carolina and the New York Jets. So I don't think they'll be where they are right now, but it's definitely not a turnaround type thing, especially
Hmm.
considering just within their division. I believe the Jets have a top 10 defense. There's no way you're keeping up with Buffalo with a rookie quarterback if you decide to go that direction. And there's no way you're keeping up with Miami with a rookie quarterback. So fix a few things, yes. I can see that.
But
Turn them around, no. We're gonna be looking at the same type of Patriots next year.
okay, so it's not like so okay, so it's not like the Jets where you can be like take this guy out, place this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna
That's
take
what
more
I think
placement.
that's all the Jets need, yo. And I've never been so sure of this until like, yo. Did you see what happened when Zach Wilson plays okay? If he plays okay, they winning some games.
Hmm.
Just okay. And I'm talking about Zach Wilson okay, not Aaron Rodgers okay.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
right.
So
There's a lot wrong. Well, and like I pointed out before, there's a big question mark over the head of Nathaniel Hackett being an offensive coordinator, and this is a first year quarterbacks coach trying to coach Zach Wilson.
yeah, because they thought it was we got Aaron Rodgers. We don't even need to coach him. You got it.
Well, one of the guys they was originally trying to get, unfortunately, passed away. I mean, RIP. I forget the guy's name. Um, I can research it and give it on the next podcast. But they thought they were getting him, and he ended up passing away in a car accident. This was a guy that has worked with like Peyton Manning and Matt Ryan and like a lot of talent. So like getting getting that kind of a mindset to be your quarterbacks coach would have definitely we would have definitely had a different Zach Wilson by now. But
Hmm.
RIP. Um, let's see. The Las Vegas Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh man. Uh, give
How many
give
how
me the
many
Chiefs.
passes how many passes does Tony drop?
Mm, because here's the thing, it's like Patrick Mahomes is making the right read. The right
Yeah.
guy is open. I'm sorry. The guy is all the way open. Just his hands are not. And then so it's either you got to give it to him or I mean try MVS.
Marquez Valdez
Mm.
Scantling. Yeah, I don't. And this is coming from a Broncos fan. Patrick, I feel for you. I know you are a quarterback of a rival team. Patrick, I feel for you. Just don't break your helmet because he was slanging that thing in much frustration. Um, the New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Give me the Eagles.
You
But
don't
if
think
that game is
DeVito?
close, yo.
DeVito.
uh
Really? And then the final game. This should be the America's game of the week. I tell you what. The two conference leaders. Baltimore Ravens at the
I
San
cannot
Francisco
wait for this
49ers.
game, man.
Look, I'm gonna polish this off on this.
I don't know.
Me personally, I did pick the San Francisco 49ers. However, that
Yes.
is a big if because the 49ers defense sometimes tends to struggle with scrambling quarterbacks.
Right, but can Baltimore's defense handle San Francisco's offense? It's gonna be a fun game. And it's on Christmas, and I don't want to hear
There's
nothing
going
but
to
like,
be there's going to be heavy pressure on Van Noy to try to get anything into Brock Purdy's face. Just try to start disrupting things because if you don't have enough pass rush, San Francisco is going to move the ball.
yeah.
Point blank, period.
Or blitz if you want to. I'm gonna dump it to Christian McCaffrey, or as well as
Yeah,
they
because I'm
dump
about
to
to
Kittle.
say, like
Which
Brock
one you
Purdy could
want?
probably see the blitz coming and he'll call a hot route or boom, and now someone's open.
Think about this. Option D is Brandon Ayuk.
Right. Didn't he have a game with 3 touchdowns?
Yes, he did. Yes, he
Yeah.
did. Because
And that's
all the other
option
options
B.
were taken.
That's
All right.
option B.
Option D. Let's go. Throw it up to Ayuk. And that's why Brock Purdy is not going to win the MVP. You have too many options. Too many options, yo.
That being said, I'm gonna put you down for the 49ers.
I'm going with the 49ers, but I think it's going to be
It's
good.
going to be a
Or
fun,
As
fun game.
as Booker T would say, it's going to be good.
Sensation.
Excuse me. Hmm.
Yeah, man. I got you down for two hot takes. JSN having a big day with two touchdowns. Bryce Young, at least 150. Me, for right now, I think I'm going to just stick with my Metcalf having two touchdowns, which would also mean Seattle would score at least 28 on Tennessee. I ain't gonna lie, I can honestly still see that.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, one more hot take. This isn't anything performance related, but considering when the Broncos are playing, Broncos Broncos wear their new throwbacks.
Oh,
The one with, that's going to be my prediction. It's not like I've looked up a schedule when they're wearing what jersey. So I'm just going to put the hot take. I'm going to go in blind.
well, I guess I got one too. Chuba Hubbard going to get two touchdowns.
Put that one down here. I got a room. See, we got a lot of hot takes for this holiday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Hubbard, gonna be some fun football to watch, y'all. But with that, I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'd like to point out, unfortunately, from the pre-week one picks that Chisel Adonis did for the Steelers, he was going to finish below 500. I think I'm going to finish above 500. Let me count them up from what I predicted. 2, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 8-2, 9-2. Yeah, I'll finish above 500. But yeah, that lets you know, Steelers fans, that your Steelers are letting you down.
Yep.
Somebody that also follows the Steelers very closely, looked at the schedule, did his predictions, is guaranteed to finish below 500, even if he gets all the rest of the predictions right. He has 9 losses. They've let you down.
Ah,
Yeah, man. I think that's it, man.
that's
You
it.
know,
Good
you
stuff.
know what we say, America. Stay fly. Yeah, keep on
Keep
sipping.
on sipping.